Forest fans, brace yourselves because this weekend brought chaos to the City ground. Anthony Elanga is gone to Newcastle, and now Tottenham are trying to snatch Morgan Gibbs-White with a $60 million bid. But here's the twist. Forest are not rolling over. The club is fighting back with Premier League complaints and legal threats because they believe Spurs made an illegal approach. How did they know the exact release clause amount? Plus, there's massive Europa League news that could change everything about our European campaign. If you're a true Forest fan, stay until the end, hit the like button and subscribe. You won't want to miss what's coming. This story has more drama than you can imagine. Right, Forest faithful, let's dive into the absolute chaos that's been unfolding at our beloved City ground. While Nuno's boys were playing out a quiet 0-0 draw with Chesterfield in pre-season, the real drama was happening behind the scenes. And it's the kind of stuff that makes your blood boil as a Forest fan. First, let's talk about what we all feared might happen. Anthony Elanga is gone. Newcastle have swooped in with a $52 million bid that Forest couldn't refuse. Losing our Swedish wizard hurts, there's no sugarcoating it. But here's where it gets absolutely mental. Tottenham have come knocking for Morgan Gibbs-White with a $60 million offer that matches his release clause exactly. Now, here's the bit that'll make you furious. How on earth did Spurs know the exact amount of that release clause? Forest are asking the same question, and they're not happy about it. Our club believes there's been an illegal approach, and they're taking this fight straight to the Premier League with complaints and threats of legal action. Forest fans, what do you think about this? Let us know in the comments. We're reading them all. Are you proud of the club for standing up to these bigger teams, or are you worried we're just delaying the inevitable? This isn't just about the money, it's about respect. Forest invested $25 million in Gibbs-White back in 2022, believing in his potential when he was just 22. Now he's become the player who could improve almost any Premier League team, and his value to US is way more than that $60 million release clause. But here's the thing that shows Forest mean business. While all this transfer chaos is happening, we're not sitting around feeling sorry for ourselves. The club has revived their interest in Brentford's Yoane Wissa after a $25 million January bid was rejected. We're also looking at Manchester City's James McAtee and PSV's Johan Bakayoko. These are quality players who could fill the gaps. Do you agree with Forest's aggressive approach to these transfers? Tell us your thoughts below and join the discussion. Should we be fighting harder to keep our stars, or is this just the reality of modern football? And just when you think the drama couldn't get any crazier, UEFA drops a bombshell that could see us bumped up from the Conference League to the Europa League. Crystal Palace's multi-club ownership issues might be our gain, and Forest have been pushing UEFA for clarity on this situation. Some people are giving us stick for demanding action against Palace, but let's be real here. We got hit with a 4-point deduction for our PSR breach, so why should other clubs get special treatment? Captain Ryan Yates put it perfectly. We can only wait to see how it unfolds, but if we get Europa League, it would be great. The bottom line is this, Forest family, we're not the same club that gets pushed around anymore. From fighting illegal approaches to potentially moving up in European competition, our Reds are showing they belong at the top table of English football. Yes, losing Elanga stings, and potentially losing Gibbs-White would be a massive blow. But remember what happened when we sold Brennan Johnson to Spurs for $47.5 million. We used that money to bring in Elanga and Hudson-Odoi. It's a cycle, and Forest's recruitment team has proven they can turn negatives into positives. What do you think about Forest's fighting spirit this summer? Are you confident we can replace our departing stars, or are you worried about the season ahead? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this story is far from over. That's all for today's update, Forest faithful. If this video got you as fired up as it got me, smash that like button, subscribe for all the latest Forest news, and ring that notification. Well, because transfer season is just getting started. We're Forest, we're fighters, and we're not going anywhere, you Reds.